this recording, okay?
Unless you guys want to look at yourself.
Not really.
Oh, perfect. Sounds good. More than we don't have. On.
You're good, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Township of Nipissing Recreation Committee meeting. Shelley is absent tonight, so regrettably, so I am sitting in regrettably. So Monday, September 11th, 6:30 p.m. Is there any disclosure of pecuniary interest? Seeing none, we'll move on to number 2 on the list. And that's to approve the minutes of the July 11th meeting. Right. Mover and seconder, okay, Kathy and Terry. So motion number 2023-22, moved by Kathy, seconded by Terry, that the minutes of the July 10th, 2023 Recreation Committee meeting are approved as circulated. All in favor? Okay. Well, that's really fancy. Okay, the next one, we had a town hall meeting, one in Command and one here. And it seems like yesterday, but they're months ago now. And there were a number of comments made, and one was about event ideas. And number 3 on our agenda, Kathy Watson was going to come tonight and give us a presentation on her event ideas. Shelley and Willa generously gave her 15 minutes, but unfortunately she's not here. So we will defer that, or I will ask her to put it in writing for the future, and or perhaps we'll have time at another meeting, but I know that we're going to get close to end of year and there'll be a lot of things we need to discuss for next year. Number 4 is a motion, and we had talked about, again, from the town hall meeting, and this is to donate rental space for Stay on Your Feet falls prevention classes. And Will has given us an update and said that community care and access are still waiting for funding for this particular one, but if we give them a motion, then we put it into motion from our side. So if I could have a mover and a seconder. Okay, I'll keep moving it around. So Marg and Andrew. So it's motion number 2023-23, moved by Marg, seconded by Andrew, to donate rental space for Stay on Your Feet falls prevention classes. All in favor? Carried. And I'm sure this will be just one of possibly many, but this is,
Hopefully, so what we're working on is we're working on one for Nipissing and one for Commanda. So
okay,
we're
good,
waiting to hear back for both.
right. And okay, now discussion items. So the first one on that is bottle drive update. And I guess I'm turning that over to you, Will, because Shelley isn't here.
So unfortunately, we had to defer the last pickup on Sunday. So we'll have to reschedule it. But I know Kathy had a couple things she would like to bring up with the bottle drive collection as well. So
I just want to put forth that we should be doing the Bear Creek dump every 2 weeks, because I was there, we cleared it out in 2 weeks and it was like $342 we took in. And then these guys picked it up after the August 13th thing.
Yep.
Mark and I spent 2.5 hours there sorting and boxing, and they picked it up and took it in. I was in there August 30th and it was full to overflowing again.
Okay, so,
So I think one thing we'll try to do is we'll do up a flyer. And we'll see if we can get it out to some of the high schools, see if anybody's looking for community service hours. A couple hours a week throughout the whole year would probably add up pretty quick. So we'll try that and might help.
do you think though that we'll put it every 2 weeks at that dump? Landfill, I get in trouble
Landfill
saying
if we
that,
get,
landfill,
and it will start slowing down a little bit now till at least probably the winter.
Is James available? Do we know with the trailer?
Depends,
Oh,
that's, yeah, like last week he was away.
Okay.
I was tied up, the mayor was tied up, Shelley was on vacation. So we were running out,
Yeah,
so.
because it was just Kathy and I the last time, and so
Mhm.
that's, I mean, that's okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody's in-
and had we known like the second last time, like if I knew you were there, we could have tried to do something the second last time. I know I cordially invited my grandchildren to help, so the three of them came, and I don't know if it took more time or less, but anyway, they were there in spirit.
Yeah, so hopefully we can get a few more out to help collect and sort too, and we'll try the students to see if anybody's interested in either landfill but we will have to go up and collect them at some point.
Right.
I don't know what everybody's weekend looks like, probably, I don't know, Sunday, I don't know if the Sundays were the best or.
Is Sunday better than Saturday or?
Well, this dump's open, landfill is open on Sundays.
Will has a key. If
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's not too,
Okay.
too major. Unfortunately, I'm not around this Saturday, but I am around Sunday.
And
And I believe Shelley's back on Sunday as well.
I think I'm around.
Sunday, I'm busy, my kid's birthday party. Yeah,
Kids.
I know.
And I think I might, if we went to Bear Creek, I could go that way and pick up 2 people, I think, maybe 2 recruits.
The other thing we could look at too is just trying to see, I know like Marg and Kathy and James seems to take the lead at Bear Creek. Maybe it'd work better on a Wednesday night or Wednesday night for you guys. Maybe we need to get the 2 landfills to talk to each other. Like maybe you, James, and whoever else.
Can James do Wednesday night?
Well, that's what they have to discuss it, but I mean, that
Oh, I
would
mean with
be,
you,
pardon me?
I mean with you.
Well,
Because that's fire night,
we'll
isn't
make-
it?
we can make alternate.
And can we somehow budget for like a box of big bags or something? We kind of beg and scrounge every time.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know, I could just I'll get bags. I didn't realize you need them.
Oh, yeah, for the cans.
We did.
Oh, okay.
Beer cans?
I'll get bags.
Okay.
That's easy. That is an easy request. I wasn't aware that you were out. Sorry. Yeah, I'll get you bags for sure. So any other thoughts or anything on that? I'll work with Kristen tomorrow and see if we can do up a quick flyer and we'll get it out to a Magwin and the 2 high schools in North Bay.
We'll post it on the information board once we get the information boards up.
Right.
And we'll put it on social media too. Somebody else might want to come out and help too, so.
And again, with Bear Creek, if it's a different day, then the other one, then we could shove more people up there for that. time.
Possibly, yeah.
The only thing is then, if it was a Wednesday night, what do you do with it? Can you,
We'd have to reach out to South Shore or Foots and find out if they can accept them on the Wednesday night.
Right,
and what time they're open till, and,
yeah.
because I know the hours are probably changing as well, coming into the fall, so.
Mhm.
It's just a thought that maybe another night might be better for the two. Nothing says we have to do them both the same night or day, or
Yep,
open to some ideas like Kathy was saying.
Yeah, we seem to have a lot of thinkers on our end.
well, see, I didn't say
Tis the
that.
summer,
Kathy.
tis the summer season, right? The campers
Everybody,
and everything.
likes the program too, right? So
Yes,
I know we get a lot of people from outside bringing them as well,
Oh,
so.
oh, yeah. People who have the camps and et cetera, their visitors bring them in.
Yeah. I know there's a few family members that their family members bring it to their house to bring in.
well, I mean, if we have to come up with something Sunday, I'd be available anyway. I'd make sure I was, if there's a big log of stuff up there now. And I can tell there is.
And Jillian's not there to help like she was.
Right,
Yeah.
Okay, I'll reach out to James tomorrow and then I'll send out an email and see if we can get something
sure.
together, get them collected, and if everybody could put their thinking caps on to see if there's another solution to it. Excellent.
Okay, good. So team dance update and yes, please.
It went awesome. There was, what did we say, 35 kids or so, I think, in total that ended up coming. We were keeping
Closer to 40.
Yeah, for the first one, we were pretty impressed, and they were on the dance floor until about the last 15 minutes where they were all done. They were very tired and waiting for their parents to come pick them back up, but many questions about if we were gonna be able to do another one for them, or showing lots of interest. So it was definitely really well, and the candy and everything went well too. There was kids eating candy in the corners, and
Was it a variety of ages or a majority one couple year group?
grade, like, yeah, that's hard to say. There was a few that were on the younger end, but mostly I'd say 14.
Yeah, 12, 13.
There was a couple girls from Calendar that came out as well that didn't like out farther that way past Hillicum Bay, and a lot more from this area, but they were interested in requesting another one, so.
Yeah.
if
So
we-
you keep the same. Sorry, go ahead.
What is the answer? You want to?
If by all means, if we can make that happen together as the committee, I definitely would be willing to do it again. And we also had quite a few parents inquiring about if there's possibilities for an adult dance. And I was like, well, let me see what we can work with, because with adults comes much more responsibility, as silly as that sounds, but
That's right, you're right.
it does. You would require security and different stuff, which if that's an option, I have quite a few different contacts that I can reach out. We could see, but for now, we have to see what everybody else is thinking, right? But there was definitely interest for both another kids one and potentially an adult one at some point.
So would you keep same age groups?
I would.
Yeah, I think it went really smooth,
Yeah.
like with the
Yeah,
kids,
I
the age
was
group
surprised, yeah.
that was here, there was absolutely nothing that went wrong, knock on
They
wood.
didn't try to get outside, they didn't, yeah,
No, they were good.
they were great.
Same times?
Yep, I would.
Yeah, the times seemed to work good, and
Yeah.
now, like now it'll be darker, right? They won't be showing up during daylight, but yeah, it was, I think the parents were impressed, and
And I guess the next question, are you looking to do another one in 2023 or 2024?
well, I had thought of trying to maybe do it for Halloween, but then last month we were postponed with the meeting, so now I'm a little bit too short to squish it in before Halloween, so probably would be in the new year, because Christmas is busy. No, you're thinking we can make that happen? You can make it happen. Because Halloween's on a Tuesday, so we could do it the weekend before. Don't
So
know.
like the 28th.
Yes,
We have only Halloween in the whole month of October.
that's all that there is. So maybe that would be good for the kids. We could get them out.
You're
Then there's
not
the other
thinking of-
question.
You're not thinking of a Halloween dance, so, right? Or
Like
just a straight
costumes or just.
teen
I was gonna say, the other thing with that is the teenagers don't dress up
Right.
near as
I would say,
often.
I
and-
would say no to it.
Yeah, that's just more work for
Right.
the parents to dress them up Saturday night and then do it again Tuesday for,
Yeah.
Right.
So the only issue with that is the community center is booked. The Saturday, Sunday,
okay.
The 28th and 29th?
as of today.
Gym.
Or is it hot?
Probably
It's that punching thing.
The 28th and 29th, you said?
Yeah,
So you go back to the
Why don't we go
21st.
That's thanks
so
to,
we could still do it, because we will be out of here probably by 4:35.
Why don't you do it on the 21st?
I have something going on the 21st. I could do it the Friday, but Fridays, no, what is,
School.
yeah, it was school.
What time, you said you'd be out by 4:30, Will?
Yeah, we should be out by 4:30,
That's more than enough because we
and we're
started
not
at
back
7.
in till 8 Sunday morning.
We had it all cleaned up when we left. It was,
On the 4th?
are they gonna have tables and like you're gonna have
Well, yeah,
lots,
we'll have to
lots of
take
stuff
everything
set up?
down.
What do you
put it
have
back
going
up.
on here?
There's a course, the fire department
Mm,
course.
What day is it right now? So the 11th today, why don't you said you can't do it on the 14th?
The 14th I can do, yes.
Why don't you do it on the 14th? Well, that's a month out.
Yeah, we can do that. The 14th.
That's the
Oh,
weekend.
let me double check that Tyler is able to do that.
Do you want me to do the canteen again?
If you would like to, yes, please. And come be our dancing partner then. You said the 14th, right? So,
Something everybody's agreed on?
I'm just waiting to see, yes, I just texted Tyler. I'm gonna see if he's available. That would be the only other issue. Cause I don't think they're gonna want me to be the DJ after they had Tyler here, if any of them come back. So let's aim for that. And then do we want to do the same thing? I think the food donation like seemed to go over really well. We got the appreciation from the food bank, I'm assuming.
Both Calendar and Powassan both were really excited to get it.
So that I think was awesome. We had somebody that they came up and they're like, we forgot our food bank donation. Here's $5. We're like, perfect. So
So that would mean we'd be doing a food drive in October, November, and December. So it would be really good.
okay.
It's positive.
Bank
Because the
donation.
chili cook-off is $5 entry and a donation. And then we're doing a donation for the Christmas run this year too.
Yep.
We're doing, was 11 or 12, age group. Same as color.
Was it 11?
11 to 16, yeah.
We could just take that other flyer and switch the dates.
Yep, change it around it. I'm making a new flyer. Yeah, let's be honest. So with that, I think the concession stand was pretty good with whatever we had. Is there stuff left over still to go back for that for October?
Yeah, don't worry, like about that.
Okay, volunteers again, are you both? Yeah, okay, and then Terry Lynn, and then there'll be my other three if I can.
Again, reach out. We'll reach out and see if there's any teenagers that need their hours.
Yep. So I just made a sign and stuck it outside last time that said for the parents, once the children enter, they are not to leave until you're here to pick them up, put it right at the front door so that they seen it as well. And they were
That's excellent.
pretty good with it all. And they didn't even try and go outside at all.
Excellent.
But yeah, it was definitely good. So they're gonna be excited to hear that there is another one.
Do you have any motions?
Yeah.
The thing is, they're back in school, so you might
Yeah,
reach more people, definitely.
summer's a hit or miss, right? There are, people could be going camping, they could be with family or, yes. And there was nice. There was a couple girls that showed up dressed up real fancy in their high heels. And then there was the other ones that just came in their gym shorts and ready to dance. It was a good variety.
You have to go show up, man.
So I will reach out to you, Kristen, and let you know if I hear back from Tyler, because I'm not sure if it'll be right before the end of the meeting. Yes, I'll call him when I leave here if I don't hear from him.
Well, just now or after down here.
Let's just do it now.
Okay.
That's okay.
Yep. Okay, so this is a motion to approve the team dance. And again, we approve it, but it's all up in the air until you're able to work it out. So I need a mover and a seconder. Okay. Thank you, Andrew and Kathy. So it's motion number 2023-25, moved by Andrew, seconded by Kathy, to approve a team dance October 14th, 2023. All in favor? Carried.
So the next item, Mr. Chair, will have to be deferred.
Pardon?
The next item will have to be
Okay.
deferred, as that's Shelley Foot.
Okay. In that case, movie in the park and soccer update. I could just say one thing. Yeah, it's a volunteer thing. I already deferred information boards too, because I was just going mad. Okay, information boards first before movie in the park.
So the information boards, I'm working with the road super to see where we can put them at the landfill. We're probably looking at about $200, $300 to build them. So it's come out of the bottle drive funds. So we're just gonna see if we can put 2 up at the landfills for this season. And then next season, we'll put 1 at the park and
Possibly the beach or whatever.
yeah, we'll bring the other ones forward next year.
Yeah, because you've got 2 months before you're not gonna get them in the ground, because they'll be froze.
Yeah, and the beaches are technically closed for the season. The
Yep.
park's done at the end of September. So
Okay, good. That works. And thank you, and I know they'll be well used. So as I jumped ahead before, we go back to movie in the park and the soccer update. And I was, well, a number of us were there that night. I don't know, from my vantage point, I thought it was a great success. I thought it was excellent. People were great, the movie was great, the canteen was great, the fireworks were great. But I'm biased, so I'll let you guys speak as well. Any other comments?
So one of the home hardware popcorn donations was brought in $200.
Oh,
And this was for the rec department this time.
Yeah,
So thank you to Boston Home Hardware and Tom
Yeah.
for coming out to supporting all our events, and
He does. He was there yesterday as well, so he does support all our events.
it's excellent, and everybody loves popcorn, so.
They sure do. And I thought, I don't know, I thought the movie was really good. Granted, I'm too cheap to go to movies, so that was fantastic, you know?
So really, the only thing that I heard was, that there's some way we can do fireworks at the beginning or halfway through the movie. They're simply at 10:30 at night, kids are starting to fall asleep and then they have loud bangs. Unfortunately, I don't think there is a way to do it that time. The other good one would be, Family Day weekend in February, because we can shoot fireworks about 6:30, 7 o'clock.
But the only reason we did them that late was because the movie ran that late because we weren't able to do them for the fire ban, right? Initially, they're not
So
usually,
technically,
yeah, they're
so
not
technically,
usually that late.
they were Canada Day fireworks.
Yeah.
But if we did decide to do fireworks again with moving the
Oh,
park,
okay.
that was just one comment.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The other thing though, I heard that comment at the beginning, like at 6:30, 7 o'clock, you know, my kid's gonna be tired by then. Well, before the fireworks went off, that's all I could hear were kids yelling.
My kid ran there.
You know, all the adults were quiet. I could hear kids yelling, screaming, you know, and I'm thinking, you guys aren't sleeping.
The parents were ready for bed at
Even
that time.
Canada Day, it would have been almost 10 o'clock. So
It's usually right on 10. when
I
you
think
do
if
it
we were
again.
gonna focus on something, maybe we'll focus on, some more fireworks in February, Family Day.
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
more of the little kids can come out when it's little, the hours are better.
And the effects are cool in the winter time too, because it reflects off the
Yeah.
snow, right? So you see it everywhere.
Yeah,
So that was just one feedback.
yeah, nope.
And besides that, it was excellent.
Oh,
I heard from lots of people. I had a friend come from Callender and they said they'll come back any year for it. It was awesome. The fireworks were really well and they were very impressed by the whole setup of everything, so.
We had a lot going on that night too. North Bay had a movie, Callender had a movie,
Yeah.
Bonfield had a movie, we had a movie. One of the municipalities down, South River, Sunridge Way had a movie. So,
but then you know, the people that are there are our people, you know, our taxpayers. So, you know, they get better seats and a better show, so good for them. You know?
yeah, it was
It
excellent.
was still great turnout. I mean, we went through hundreds of hot dogs.
Oh, yeah,
It was nuts.
yeah, well, it was excellent and the hot dogs were good. And unfortunately, only 3 of my soccer players were there. I don't know how many.
I had quite a few on my team show up. They all were trying to play soccer during the movie, but it was like, they were there in spirit.
Sorry, speaking of soccer, we still have to go down and take the nets down, and put them away as well at some point for the winter
Yep,
and finish cleaning up the ring shack. We'll have to take all the pop, I guess we'll bring all the pop stuff back to the community center for the team dance. And
Is that fridge staying in there?
so the fridge will be relocated, but it
Okay,
will be staying in the area.
okay. I was gonna say, cause that's a nice fridge to leave in there in the winter.
It'll actually go to the back, so we'll just take it around the building, put it in the back. It's
Perfect.
heated and everything in the winter.
so Ken will give me a shout when you want to do that.
Well, I'm gonna hopefully leave that up to my friend Andrew here to look after,
Okay?
so.
Well,
That's okay.
Yeah.
anytime. Okay, so senior programming. Now, we did mention the rental space for Stay on Your Feet falls prevention classes. And this again came up at the town hall meeting. Are there any other ideas? I mean, I know seniors do everything else from the trunk sale. We probably won't be trick or treating. But trunk sale and chili cook-off, have lots of gavels coming. But are there other senior things that we could be looking at? And this is just to come up for an idea. It was on here today. And we thought it might follow up after the presentation. So is there anything we should be talking about, or we just wait until we get the next meeting and the next meeting where we're starting to look at what we want to do for next year, you know?
My cousin recently acquired her license to do chair yoga.
We were talking about that.
And
tonight.
it's a huge thing, like people are going crazy in North Bay about it. All the classes are full and it might be something to look into. It's a very limited version of yoga, I guess. I'm not even sure what's all it is, but she was just telling me about it today, actually.
No, I saw it in Boston on
It's my
last Thursday or
Yeah.
Friday.
Emily that does it.
My mom goes up to the village at the college. They hold all different kinds of classes up there.
Someone said the BON is offering, like the public health unit, some of these classes too. I haven't found out if that's accurate or not, but maybe we could call the BON and find out if they're prepared to sponsor classes like that.
Yeah, I can reach out to them. We are gonna work with community sports services as well, because it's an off of East Home, which we pay into as well. So, but it would be another. The other thing too is brought up, it's not senior, but it's programming, is karate classes. So something else, because there's a local gentleman doing karate classes now. So we'll try to get some more information for the next meetings.
He's right by my place, right at the bottom of the hill.
So,
Can I ever ask if we ever have canvassed the township? About what people would like there were ideas that night at the township, at the town hall meeting, but wondering if we've ever sort of sent out, whether it's a Facebook or an email.
There was a question.
Was there a questionnaire saying they got some ideas?
We'll have to look and see what we came up with that time, but I do remember it. And like you say, social media is always another method to get it out there and see. But all good ideas. And next we move on to,
Did we skip the farmer's market?
oh, we didn't, Terry Lynn's not here tonight, that's why. Yeah, you thought I forgot it, didn't Kathy?
I did.
No, we
I'm
deferred it
just
because Terry
apologies.
Lynn wasn't here. No problem, so we do have our trunk sale poster.
so the trunk sale's coming up on the 23rd. At this time, we have 10 people registered. There was some interest from Sunday as well, Fall Fest. I gave everybody a flyer that was there. And there was a few other people that are on the fence. So we may see a few more come in this week, and
Will you do that back in the park?
so it'll be at the park. We're gonna do it in the soccer field this year to give a little more room, and then that will allow for a little more parking out front where we're in front of the rink shack. And
Space in between vendors.
Okay,
Last year we were like
yeah,
tight, yeah.
how many vendors did you have last year?
don't quote me, but something 15 seems to stick in my head. for
Mine
some
too.
reason.
It was
Terry
either
just said-
15 or 18.
Yeah.
Like it was
Okay.
one of- yeah.
Yeah.
one of the-
And was that busy or room for way more? Like what was lots going on or?
It was busy for where we had it.
Yeah.
So we had it where the little kids play soccer.
Oh, okay.
So it was just right
Yeah.
because it was the same time as Heritage Day or, so we were trying to keep it close to the museum so they could bounce back and forth.
Gotcha. Okay.
So,
So they'll have lots of room.
yeah, so it should be a good day and hopefully we get some more participation. We sent it out to all the media releases and I've been registering for all the yard sale stuff on Facebook and the internet, so. A lot of flyers went out.
Okay, good. Okay, so if I haven't missed anything else, we move on to number 6.
So the other flyers that I put in there, the Halloween stuff, the Christmas run, this is more of the fire department side of things, so it's really Will, Andrew, me, James, like that, you know, everyone's more than welcome to help
Yeah,
out
correct.
and whatever.
It's
It's
just,
just, I had done them up in advance so that we had them.
It's information.
For the chili cook-off, how is the advertising of that going? Because you said that's businesses, correct, and stuff, or like anybody?
So it's only going out to local municipalities.
Okay, so, okay. You just send them the flyer and,
So they actually got a formal letter from me with a sign-up sheet in regards to whether or not they would like to do it. If you'd like to read this, I have it.
just stating they have to bring their own kitchen or like stuff, right?
It has to be done in a certified kitchen, and
Yeah.
if for whatever reason they can't meet that, throughout the day, I'm gonna come up with like, I'm gonna accommodate,
Time slots and stuff,
and
right?
I'll work it out. And then the local municipalities are gonna come, whoever decides they wanna sign up. 3 representatives from any municipality that we invited can come, whether or not it's the office, fire department, public works,
committees.
committees, yeah, whatever it may be. They can do that. And then it's the public that's invited for what
Yeah.
you see there.
To come taste. So have you had feedback from anybody, like, about entering?
No, so this went out on the 7th,
Oh, okay, so just, okay.
yeah, so
Just wondering if it was, anybody was interested in it or not yet. Looks good.
yes.
Perfect.
The Township of Nipissing.
You guys are very
is
hungry to do
interested.
this,
It's
yeah.
already got, completed. So
Perfect.
there's some rules being drawn.
Oh,
There
okay.
might be somebody that
Friendships
has,
broken,
somebody might have a
maybe?
conflict of interest and stuff, so we're working on her on that.
Okay,
So
Everyone for themselves.
absolutely.
So is there
I feel
anything
like
I should
she's
do
gonna
now?
have some like that.
My name,
I don't see a
I put it
problem.
up there, but I've done nothing.
yeah, right now it was just get the invite letter out, and then Shelley's gonna reach out, and you guys will have to start planning. We just needed to get the invite letter out to find out how many, so we figured 7 municipalities are local ones that we work with all the time to start with.
Yeah.
So it'd be like 21 if everybody put 3 teams in.
Yeah.
And all the proceeds are gonna be donated to the food bank like it was suggested. So
Is there some sort of a winning prize?
So next agenda, we're gonna determine whether or not it's a trophy or a plaque or,
Okay,
yeah, something
perfect.
along those lines. That
Bragging rights is
part
big.
hasn't been worked out yet, but it's done.
and then we called in the first annual event, as next year it might be soup or pizza.
Absolutely, yeah, yes.
or-
We talked about that the last meeting, not calling it just. the
Yeah, this year it's
cook-off.
chili, next year it might be pizza or hamburgers or. Pardon me? Scrambled eggs, I'd win that one, microwave scrambled eggs, can't beat it.
Okay,
Oh,
now are there any other questions on any of this, the discussion items? If not, I have a motion number 6. And in order to get the information points, we need to purchase the materials. So I need a mover and a seconder. Okay. Lauren and Terry, thank you. So it's motion number 2023-24, moved by Lauren, seconded by Terry, to approve the purchase of materials for 2 information boards. All in favor? Carried. You're welcome. And now we turn it over to Ron with the Command Community Update.
Well, we have a big day coming up on the 23rd, of course. We'll be having our community yard sale as well as our fall dance. The Jesse Thomas Band, we've had success with them in the past. We'll be providing the music with a guest appearance by Ron Negrini. Yes, just like the old days. So we're looking very much forward to that.
Well, that's great, and it'll be on the board of the information that we put out.
Yeah, I've had it on the board in the office for some time.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of social media blasts starting this week on both yard sales and stuff, so. Now we got Fall Fest off, and so
Yeah, I
we're on to
just-
the next event.
I just nod my head because you know me in social media. Can't answer.
We're trying not to get too much out at once, but we're trying to get enough bite on to get everybody thinking about it. And then, as we do have quite a few events throughout the whole township and everything, so it's yard sale and stuff next.
Okay. Now, is there anything else anybody wanted to bring up? Because we're at number 8. Okay, seeing nothing. Moved by. Okay, thanks. Kathy, seconded by. Okay, I'm gonna get Terry to keep it so much. Motion number 2023-26 moved by Kathy, seconded by Terry, that the meeting is hereby adjourned at 7, we'll round up to 7:13 PM. Next regular meeting to be held October 2nd, 2023. All in favor? Carrie, thank you all for coming. And just, you know, these ideas, anything you think of, because I know when we get soon, the next meeting or November, we're gonna be looking at what we're gonna do next year. And the one thing I noticed, and you noticed it with the beer empties and whatever, we're really short
more
staffed.
people.
We need more people. And I know Ron would say the same thing. We need more volunteers. We cannot get enough, and we'll continue to blitz to do that. And if we move empties to different days so that, you know, others can go to one and then go to the other one, that kind of thing. But we just need volunteers. We have to look at that when we look at what we're doing next year, because some people are gonna get burnt out and we don't want to lose anybody. So you are very important to us. So
And we are looking to do the same thing again, January meeting, we'll set it the whole year. So we